breaking news, baby dolls. The Bitcoin bull market is about to begin. Mt. Gox, otherwise known as Mount Scum, have changed the deadline of their Bitcoin payment to October 31st of 2024. They changed it to 2024. Mt. Gox owns 142,000 Bitcoin and also 143,000 Bitcoin Cash. They previously had the deadline for October 2023, next month. This came out 60 seconds ago. I am here reporting it to you. Juicy information. When it comes out, it will be an auto dump. They are doing this to time the market. They know what they're doing. And the lawyers are scum. I'm sorry, lawyers, you've really let us down in the past 10 to 12 years. Every time there's any legal issue involved in crypto, it's always scums, thieves, their liabilities, they sap the system, they're vultures, they add no value. They just extract value. Where's the value here? This is a long explanation from them, from the Tokyo District Court. It's called the Rehabilitation Trustee. You go to rehab, friends, they've been waiting for their coins for a long time. Now it's coming in 2024. And the people are now aware. Junebug, even they are trying to time the market. And Carly saying, how are they allowed to do this? I don't know. You tell me, how on earth are they allowed to do this? They've been delaying it every single freaking year. But let's be honest. I want you to look at the Bitcoin price chart. Okay. Remember what I always tell you, friends. The bear market ends when you run out of sellers. One of the biggest looming sellers was the Mt. Gox. Now you've removed them again for another year. I think that's enough time for the emotions of people to get in the way and for people to move beyond it and then think about it next year. I think 12 months is plenty of time for the Bitcoin spot ETF. I mean, it'd be kind of nasty if we look back in history and go, that's weird. They delayed Mt. Gox. They let the Bitcoin spot ETF come, so then Mt. Gox couldn't dump on them. It'll be funny if it turns out like that. Remember as well, the bull market ends when you run out of buyers. All right? That's when. So what does this mean? This means that in October of next year, let's say we go up. Let's say October we're somewhere 40, 50K. Just because Mt. Gox, let's say they actually do finally release the 142,000 Bitcoin. That's not going to usher in the bear market. People are going to think it's going to usher in the bear market, but it won't. Of course, there's going to be an impact on the price, but the bear market is going to actually start when you run out of buyers. When are we going to run out of buyers? We don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think that there's a good chance because of the 4-year cycle and how it's been repeating. Remember, I said the only secret to markets is positioning. Well, if we get to the end of 2024 and people are super bullish on 2025, I think there's a good chance that people are going to be positioned for a giant 2025 and then maybe. We're going to wait and see. But as we get closer and closer to that point, they're going to release that Mt. Gox Bitcoin and they are going to dump. Don't believe them for a second. By the way, when it comes out, don't believe any piece of information. Everybody's going to say that Mt. Gox is FUD. They're going to say, no, they've held the whole lot. They've held the whole way. They don't want to sell their Bitcoin. Don't believe their lies, okay? They are kazeb. Translates to liars. They're liars, okay? They're all going to auto dump. They're literally going to transfer and dump that day. They're going to immediately exit. Not a single person is going to hold. They've been holding for over 10 years. They're not holding a day longer. And their average price is long from, I think, $800. So, you know, you're going to give them Bitcoin at like 50K. Wow, you're giving them what, like 50x on site? It's crazy. I also believe that people selling Ethereum right now don't know what they're doing because you have all this looming sell pressure on Bitcoin coming that's been delayed and delayed and delayed, and they're going to get it. They're going to exploit all the fresh new people coming in, the new El Salvadorians, the new people who believe the cybernetic hornet's nest, Michael Saylor is going to come out and cheer for $3 billion Bitcoin. And what they're going to be doing is dumping. They're going to be dumping. It is one of my prophecies. I'm going to confirm the prophecy when it happens. Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, they are going to dump their Bitcoin. Mark my words. They have debts to pay. They will dump their Bitcoin. And they're not going to say we're dumping. They're going to say we did a redistribution of the funds to pay off investors. Translate to dump. D-U-M-P, dump. They're going to dump. Don't believe them. That's why you got to get in high growth assets. I'm not going to tell you what they are. Watch my other videos. Make sure you also like, subscribe, press the bell button, and all. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you for shocking the algorithm, telling the world that we stand strong with our good postures. Don't lose sight of the game. Every day I wake up, I check the PulseChain traders. I always check randomly through time and sales. And every day I scroll through, I see 90% of people getting destroyed. You can see this for any other network, any other coin. It's all the same. The distribution is the same. Trading, markets, people getting wrecked. Time after time, they do not learn the lesson. 90% of people get destroyed. They come in with their size. This person, he has stable coins. He bought 234K of Pulse. He sells for 227. He takes a $7,000 loss. Now, of course, he's trying to build his account just like every other trader. But he's going to get the biggest, most important move wrong. He will not be able to compound. Everybody says they will. Yeah, okay, you bring a room of 100 people. All right, one person does, 99 don't. Time after time, this keeps happening. Here's the thing. These traders, they are actually marrying the bag of short-term trading. You see how I use that, friends? Whenever you hold something and the prices go down, people will try to get you to capitulate. They want you out. They want to see you lose. They want the bags to go down. They want to see you fail. They don't want to see you win. They're jealous. They're actually jealous. That's why we stand strong. We stand tall, together, united, friendship, kindness. When they take losses, they want everybody to take losses too. Every day they wake up, they're taking a loss. Why? They look in the mirror. They see a big fat L. Don't fall victim. They're going to keep telling you to trade. They're going to keep telling you getting the latest, hottest stuff. Guess what? It's great if you're the first 10% of people joining in. It ain't so great if you're the bottom 90%. Most of the time, you are the bottom 90%. Why? Because they're not handing out edge on Twitter Roonies. I have a comment here from Mr. I Don't Know. I sold half my bag of Pulse. I then used the funds to short Bitcoin with low leverage, and I will use it to rebuy Pulse lower. Smart or not? Oh my God. Please tell me. Please tell me you are joking, sir. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, do you see Euphoria? Okay. My pants are on. My pants are so high, I've got a wedgie. Okay. When you see people with pants off and glitter and partying and like back, and they're going to do an Ethereum ETF and Roca Negra's coming in. Okay. We can talk about doing some sort of strategy. Maybe you see some Euphoria coming in. I mean, we can even use my weekly super trend just to identify that. You know, we're not even anywhere close, friends. Like, this is crazy. I'm please, just chill out. Just chill out. You're getting the gambling sensation a bit too early. The gambling sensation should be here precisely when you are going to call me a poo-poo head for even suggesting it. And what else are we waiting for? The US dollar. The US dollar, King Ponzi. That's right. I love the USA. I love the US dollar. It is literally King Ponzi. Biggest market cap fiat Ponzi. It has had 10 green weekly candles in a row. Wow. How much pain do you want to give us? And you see the beautiful part is crypto's actually been holding up. Have you noticed that? If we go back to my weekly super trend, you'll see. So we've had 10-week greenly candles for the DXY, but we're going up. Why? So what does this happen? It means naturally crypto's just run out of buyers, run out of sellers. There's just no one left to sell. And we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, can the other things, can you please turn around? There's just big money pushing in those places. And once the party stops and then the music switches, then you can see the catalyst have its effect. You might even find on this DXY, you might even find that when they just has like some sort of like red candle, we have like a hyperbolic pump just because everyone's like, yay, we got the red candle, right? We might just see this do something like this, friends, and then zip up later. Don't worry about the DXY. People who focus on these, they're just looking for reasons not to get in, and never forget that. I want you to remember, Bitcoin, I love Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I love Satoshi. I love the Bitcoin halvening. I love green candles. I love Ethereum. I love Vitalik. I love this Pepe. And of course, I love you. Bitcoin, though, is diminishing its gains from the money printer. Yes, it is, okay? First, it did the 20,000x. You've seen it, friends. You've seen it. How many times have I shown this to you, okay? It's diminishing. Again, it's funny. When they did a bit of printing, 20,000x. They did a bit more, 600x, then 100x, then 20x. Now they're doing a gargantuan amount of printing, right? You only got this final 20x move here. Now they're going to do even more printing. You're only going to get a 5x. We are diminishing gains. What's happening? The market is waking up to what money printing is. We are losing its effect. Now we're just like it's sludge. Toxic sludge. You can't move through it. However, Bitcoin's still going up. But the strength of the parabola is getting weaker drastically. So what are we doing? I'm investing into crypto communities with higher growth potential. That's what I'm doing. Lower user base. I want a lower starting user base. How much lower? Well, Bitcoin has 219 million users. I want a lot less than that. If I can find a community with 1 million or yes, sweet. 1 million or less, right? PulseChain, Hex, PulseX, 200K or less. Chainlink has like 600K on the chain, maybe a million total. I want to see those numbers. I like those numbers. I don't like 200 million. Why? Adding 2 million doesn't do anything. Adding 2 million people to Chainlink, Pulse, PulseX or Hex or any of these other beautiful, juicy, sweet coins gives you a big growth move. Remember that. Fluffy slippers will always be confirmed. Don't forget, make sure you like, subscribe, press the belly button, and all friends. I appreciate every single one of you. Catch you in the next one.